Morning everyone, and hello, welcome to another Folk Monday here on Homechoir. It's great to see you, and those of you watching live, hello to all of you, and if you're watching later on, well, great to have you with us today. I am here a few minutes early, as I often am, to make sure that everything's working here in the studio, and that's a good start. Try that. There we go. Okay, good. Do we have our tracks? We've got a fantastic mix of folk songs this morning. First of all, if you're watching later on and it's your first time here, welcome. I'm Ben, this is Homechoir, and you are very, very welcome. Do consider sticking around and having a sing with us. If you're watching later, you'll be able to have a look underneath this video. If you click show more, which I think is down there somewhere, it'll all unfold and you'll see the timestamps. You can jump to any of the songs that you like. But if you're here live, well, settle in, get comfy. I shall be with you very shortly. So we should have Peace White Dove. Good. We should have You Are My Sunshine. We've got Yeo Heave Ho. Leave Her Johnny, as sung by Homechoir. Got another fabulous sea song in South Australia. Hello to anyone watching from down under. We've got a song from the USA. We've got Old Dan Tucker. And finally, well, we've got to break the Cantonese out for Over the Hills and Far Away. Fabulous. So that's our programme this morning. They're all songs that we know well and that we love here on Homechoir, and so I do hope you're ready for a really good sing. And a special hello to, well, anyone who's watching us later on. I hope you are all keeping well. Do remember, you can hit the like button, you can subscribe, you can join the ever-growing throng of people helping us grow the Homechoir community. And this fine morning, the last day of June already. The year is half over, ladies and gentlemen. The last day of June 2025, Homechoir has been graced by the presence of 6,304 subscribers. 6,304. That is fantastic. Well, you can help us grow on our way to 10,000 subs. That's our current target, and it would be great to have you join us. It's free. Just hit that subscribe button. And if you're watching this later on, you can leave us a comment. And if you're watching live but not in the chat today, hello to all of you. Hello to Helene and Bill and Val and Sue and Tony and Sally and Annie and Maureen and Harry and June. And to Val and Huyen and Katie and Anne and Linda and everyone else. And hello everyone over here. Lots of people popping in to say hello, but they are travelling. They've got lots on. It's been a busy weekend here in Bristol. Pretty much the entire England clan involved in this fabulous summer school live with Choir of the Earth, and of course that was a spectacular weekend. Lots of gorgeous music culminating in a spectacular concert last night at St George's in Bristol. And then, well, Homechoir was kind of there too, because we had a pub sing-along afterwards, and well, all the songs were Homechoir classics. So if you were involved with that, thank you for coming. Thank you for being here, whether you were here in person or whether you watched online. It was just a fabulous time. So hello, everybody. Good morning, Alan. Hello, Alison. Hello, Claire. Hello, Dave. Hello, Jill. Hello, Liz. Hello, Fiona. Hello, Irena. Hello, Jackie. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jean. Hello, Jill. Hello, Nikki. Hello, Soraya. Hello, Stephanie. Hello, Susanna. Hello, Valda. Hello, everybody. Some fabulous songs this morning. Lots of people saying, take it easy after the busy weekend. Well, yes, would that I could. But, well, this is the thing. It's a busy time of year for musicians. I always refer to it as harvest time, as we spend months, we plant the seeds for these summer events back in the winter, sometimes the autumn before. And then it all happens in the summer, and you've got to just get the crops in the form of concerts and performances. And those of you who are involved with choirs and orchestras, you know exactly what I mean. But let's get to it today. Make sure you've got a drink of water. As it's very hot here in Bristol, I'm treating myself to my favourite drink at the moment. It's iced coffee. Wonderful stuff. But of course, whatever it is, as long as it's maintaining your vocal health, that is absolutely fantastic. And we will sing an F major chord for this bright sunny morning here in Bristol. Could you sing Homechoir for me, everyone, and we can start our broadcast? Nice deep breath and oh, gorgeous. Wonderful. And hello all of you. Welcome to Folk Monday. Welcome to another week here on Homechoir. You can see our programme today was all our favourites. We've got Peace White Dove, which I've been meaning to sing for a while. Every time I turn on the news, I just keep hearing it in my head. I think it's an important song that we need to put out into the world as much as possible. We'll then follow on with You Are My Sunshine, entirely appropriate, not just for the title card today, but for the view out of the window here in North Bristol. We'll then have a trio of sea songs for those of you travelling, and particularly those of you involved in this past weekend's event here in Bristol with Choir of the Earth. I thought only entirely appropriate to sing Songs of the Sea with a nice broad West Country accent. Yeo Heave Ho, Leave Her Johnny and South Australia. We'll then hop across to America for Old Dan Tucker before returning to England for Over the Hills and Far Away. So what have we got coming up on Homechoir this week? Well, we've got a fabulous piece to teach you in our teaching session this week. A piece by John Goss. It's his setting of God So Loved the World. It is, in keeping with our Homechoir tradition, short but beautiful. And I'm looking forward to teaching it to you. A quick update for all of you. For various reasons, this week's choir teaching will take place on Thursday rather than on Wednesday. So this week, it's going to be Thursday afternoon, 2 p.m. to watch it live. Of course, once it's streamed, you can watch it as many times as you like. And as always, we'll teach it in soprano, alto, tenor, bass parts, and I do hope you enjoy it. You've then got a few special programs I put together for you. These will be premieres. You've got the Songs from Behind the Sofa. This is basically a rerun of that wonderful 5th anniversary Homechoir special where I turned it over to you and we had nearly an hour of Behind the Sofa submissions. It's not 100% of all of them because there's still a few that we weren't in that broadcast, but there's a wonderful programme for you to enjoy on Friday. There's a lovely Sing Sunday, again with songs taken from throughout our repertoire with the scores on screen, sometimes video, absolutely beautiful. And so we've got a fabulous programme to look forward to. Now, of course, if you want to help us do what we do, and it's increasingly apparent that Homechoir does good work to help people. We are supporting charities this year alone. We've supported Talk Club, we've supported the Marmalade Trust. We're involved in groundbreaking choral research with the University of the West of England and St George's, and there is more to come. And of course, we put out shows to you several times a week, and it's all free. If you want to help us do what we do, well, your donations allow us to keep doing this. So thank you to everyone who already donates, and if you'd like to become a donor and support Homechoir, even a cup of coffee will help us, the price of, or indeed an actual one. So go to homechoir.org/donate and thank you for your support. And of course, all of this is a lot to take in. I do appreciate lots of news, lots of updates, lots of streams and links. So it's all in your email inbox. Just sign up for our newsletter. Again, completely free. Go along to homechoir.org, fill in the newsletter sign up form, and we'll send you a beautifully crafted email once a week, which has all of the news, updates, links to our upcoming broadcasts, and quite often these days, newsletter subscriber only content. That is, if you're not subscribed to the newsletter, you won't be able to come and see particular streams because we only share the links through this. So don't miss a moment of your Homechoir. Go along, sign up, and of course, if you tell us when your birthday is, as Mariliana and Sally have done, well, we will sing you happy birthday when your special day rolls around. I've just seen those are the wrong birthdays. I'm going to have to do an update on Thursday. Oh, I thought it was all going so well. Well, happy birthday to anyone who's celebrating at the moment. What I might do is have a quick look whilst we're warming up and see if I can catch where the birthdays are and who's celebrating at the moment. So we're just rolling our heads around and just to wish you all a very, very happy Monday. Some very, very tired choristers, very happy people from the Bristol weekend. But of course, everyone out there watching Homechoir, I hope you've had a great weekend. We're rolling our shoulders around, everybody. And we're going to bring them up to our ears. And we're going to take a deep breath. And we're going to sigh and let those shoulders drop. Are we ready? That wasn't my shoulders dropping, by the way. That was my phone knocked over. And let's roll our head over in one direction. Just feel the stretch along the long side. That's great. And then roll our shoulders the other way. That's great. Feel the stretch. And let our head roll forwards. That is lovely. And bring our shoulders up. Crunch. And then take a deep breath and let them fall. Fabulous. Take a nice deep breath in. And sigh. Fabulous. And one more deep breath in. And sigh and get rid of any stress. Fabulous. Let's hum up and down. Here we go. Now an ooh, ooh, and an oh, 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 and an ah, ah. That's lovely. Let's have a to ma. Ma, 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 ma. Thank you very much indeed. And let's see if the birthday fairy has been... there we go. That's a bit better. We're going to sing happy birthday now to Katrina, who's celebrating today, to Norma, who is celebrating tomorrow, and to Karen, celebrating her birthday on Wednesday. We'll have more birthdays on Thursday, but to those 3 home choristers, after 2, please, everyone. 1, 2, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katrina, Norma, and Karen. Happy birthday to you and many more. Many happy returns of the day to all 3 of you, and indeed to anyone else celebrating a birthday at the moment. More to come on Thursday, but let's get into our lovely programme this morning. And I thought we'd start with something gentle and quiet, very heartfelt, and very, very timely when you consider what is going on in our poor, long-suffering world. I think songs of peace should be mandatory for all choirs, for all music groups, because the more we sing for peace, the more people join in, and ultimately the more peace will triumph. So we're going to sing this beautiful piece by Melanie Dolinsky, Peace, White Dove. And if you are playing along, you want the key of D major. Those of you with your cantilles, here we go. Peace, white dove, fly home to me and carry your thoughts far across the sea. Peace, white dove, fly home to me and carry your thoughts far across the sea. Peace, white dove, fly home to me and carry your thoughts far across the sea. Peace, white dove, fly home to me and carry your thoughts far across the sea. Peace, white dove, fly home to me and carry your thoughts far far across the sea. Peace, white dove, fly home to me, and carry your thoughts far across the sea, 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 far across the sea. Last time. Far across the sea. From our mouths to the ears of politicians and leaders around the world, all you need now is love and peace. Well, from that, let's move on, and well, it's a rather British thing to talk about the weather, so we're going to sing about it. Of course, this has some rather sad verses, but the sunshine comes out in the chorus. It's a very, very famous song. It's iconic. And it's one of the first songs I sang to each of my children when they were very, very, very small. Let's join in together, everyone, and let's sing You Are My Sunshine. Here we go. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamed I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, and I hung my head and I cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. I'll always love you and make you happy if you will only say the same. But if you leave me to love another, you'll regret it all someday. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. You told me once, dear, you really love me, and no one else could come between. But now you've left me and love another. You have shattered all of my dreams. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. And again, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Please don't take my sunshine away. Big finish. Please don't take my sunshine away. There we go. Big smiles all round. We say, please don't take my sunshine away. Depends on how hot it gets. Here in the UK, it's going to climb well above 30. And I know there's people around the world going 30. I've still got my cardigan on. I've still got my sweater on at 30 degrees. Remember, we're not equipped for 30 centigrade plus here in this country. And many people say that 30 degrees in London feels like 40 degrees plus in hotter parts of the world. So please send your thoughts and maybe a couple of clouds in our direction for the next few days. And if you are in the UK and it is hot where you are, drink plenty of liquids. Cheers. Stay hydrated, folks. Fabulous. Okay, so, well, we've got a trio of sea songs now. And of course, I had this fabulous weekend here in Bristol. Bristol, of course, is a city of the sea. And I even managed to take in a quick jaunt past Edward Teach's pub. That is Blackbeard's pub, which is here in Bristol, and we have a proud nautical tradition. And so we're going to sing these fabulous songs of the sea for you, starting with Yeo Heave Ho. And if you do feel like singing like a pirate, well, you just go for it. Here we go, everyone. Deep breath. Yo heave ho, round the capstan go. Heave men with a will, tramp and tramp it still. The anchor must be weighed, the anchor must be weighed. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Verse 2, here we go. Yo heave ho, cheerily we go, even with a will, tramp and tramp it still. The anchor grips the ground, the anchor grips the ground. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Now I can't move this anchor on my own, I need you all to pull with me. Here we go. Yo heave ho, raise her from below. Heave men with a will, tramp and tramp it still. The anchor's off the ground, the anchor's off the ground. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Right, one more pull, come on everyone. Yo heave ho, round the capstan go. Heave men with a will, tramp and tramp it still. The anchor now is weighed, the anchor now is weighed. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho. And again. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho. Yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, and again. Yo ho, yo ho, yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho, yo ho, heave ho, yo heave ho, yo heave ho, heave ho, yo heave ho, yo. Definitely worth a round of applause and celebration at getting that pesky anchor off the sea floor and weighed. So we can set sail now, everyone. And of course, some cruises are pleasant. Some of them end up on the news for various reasons. Food poisoning, delays, COVID outbreaks and so on. And so it's not always great to set out to sea because sometimes you have a bad time. And this next piece is all about a particularly bad time at sea. I've often said this is kind of the nautical equivalent, the shanty version of the modern day Yelp review. 1 star, would not travel again. Let's sing together in our recording, everyone, of Leave Her Johnny. Here we go. Take it away, Homechoir. Here we go.
Oh, the times are hard and the wages low. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But now once more ashore we'll go, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Verse 2. Here we go.
I thought I heard the captain say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow we will get our pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. The rats have gone and has fallen through. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. It's timely, boys, that we went to, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Were foul and the work was hard. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. From Liverpool docks to Brooklyn Yard, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave one more turn and around she goes. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. For each man Jack will pick up his toes, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Okay, everyone, last verse. Let me hear you sing. Here we go.
Oh, the winds were foul and the trip was long. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But before we'll go, we'll sing our song, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is done and the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Fabulous singing from Homechoir there. Well done, all of you. Great stuff. As I say, some trips are memorable for good reasons, like this weekend here in Bristol we've just had, and others are memorable for less good reasons. So, let's move swiftly on, and let's set sail for South Australia in one of our absolute favourite classic Homechoir recordings, and dedicating this to anyone who's watching this on the other side of the world, whether it's watching live or later. I know Jane's here. Hello, Jane. Hello, Jeffrey. Hello to everyone on the other side of the world. Thank you for getting Monday all warmed up for us, and I hope you've had a good one. And let's sing this one all together. We did this as part of Sing for Happiness last year, and of course Homechoir is the digital choir of Sing for Happiness, and we'll be carrying on with that project later this year. But for now, let's set sail, everyone. Here we go. It's almost a march, this one. 1, 2, 3. In South Australia I was born. Heave away, haul away. In South Australia round Cape Horn, and we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings. Heave away, haul away. Haul away, you'll hear me sing. And we're bound for South Australia. As I walked out one morning fair, we'll heave away, haul away. 'Twas there I met Miss Nancy Blair, and we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. Get those toes tapping, everyone. Come on, here we go. There's just one thing that grieves my mind. Heave away, haul away, to leave Miss Nancy Blair behind. I've just met her. Oh my goodness. Haul away, you rolling kings. Heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. Here we go. Oh, when we wallop round Cape Horn, heave away, haul away. You'll wish to God you'd not been born. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. I wish I was in Australia's strand. Heave away, haul away, a glass of whiskey in my hand, and we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. Last verse, come on, let's go for it. A glass of rum in every hand, heave away, haul away, and a bottle for the shanty man, and we're bound for South Australia. Haul away, you'll hear me sing, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia. And again. Haul away, you rolling kings, heave away, haul away, haul away. You'll hear me sing, and we're bound for South Australia, and we're bound for South Australia, bound for South Australia, bound for South Australia, bound for South Australia. I do like those songs that sort of sail off into the distance. It's like they're still singing, but the ship's gotten over the horizon. Fabulous stuff. Thanks so much, everyone. Well sung. And as I say, lots of love to everyone watching and singing along from the other side of the world. So we're going to jump across to the USA now. We're going to sing a short but particularly daft song called Old Dan Tucker. And this one, of course, you need to have your fiddles, you need to have your washboards, you need to be getting the spoons out. This one's a proper toe-tapping American classic. And so if you haven't had your dinner, if you haven't had your supper, well, you're too late because dinner's cooking. All right, so get in line behind Old Dan Tucker. Here we go. Yee-haw! Old Dan Tucker's a fine old man. He washed his face in a frying pan, combed his head with a wagon wheel, and died with a toothache in his heel. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over and dinner's cooking. Old Dan Tucker stands there looking. Typical Dan Tucker. Now old Dan Tucker's come to town, riding on the billy goat, leading the hound. Hound up barking, the billy goat jump and landed down on top of a stump. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over and dinner's a cooking. Old Dan Tucker stands there looking. Woohoo! Now old Dan Tucker's come to town, swinging the ladies round and round. First to the right, then to the left, and then to the one that he loves the best. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over and dinner's cooking. Old Dan Tucker stands there looking.
What you looking at, Dane?
Let's play some air fiddle. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over and dinner's cooking. Old Dan Tucker stands there looking. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over and dinner's cooking. Old Dan Tucker. One more time. Get out the way, old Dan Tucker, you're too late to get your supper. Supper's over and dinner's cooking. Old Dan Tucker stands there looking. Woo! Oh dear, we do sing some silly songs here on Homechoir, don't we? It's great. I love the fact that we can just sing a sensitive, serious song like, well, God So Loved the World by John Goss, which is coming your way on Thursday. We can sing opera, we can sing musical, we can sing My Old Man's a Dustman, we can sing Old Dan Tucker, and it's all just under this wonderful, broad and really inclusive umbrella. That is Homechoir. So everyone, hope you're enjoying yourselves. We're going to finish off today with a stone cold classic. This one is Over the Hills and Far Away. Again, sending love to anyone travelling. If you've been to Bristol to sing with me this past weekend, thank you. If you've been watching from afar, thank you. And those of you who are the key members of Homechoir, everyone who watches, everyone who subscribes, everyone who hits that like button, this one is for all of you. And with plenty of love for all the people who play the cantilene. This one is Over the Hills and Far Away. Here we go. I love this song. Ready? Tom, he was a piper's son. He learned to play when he was young, and the only tune that he could play was Over the Hills and Far Away. Over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. The Queen commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away. Tom with his pipe made such a noise, we raptured all the girls and boys. They all stopped to hear him play, over the hills and far away. Over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. The Queen commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away. Tom with his pipe played with such skill that those nearby could not stand still, and shouted for our Tom to play, over the hills and far away. Over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. The Queen commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away. Our apprentice Tom may now refuse to wipe his scoundrel master's shoes, but now he's free to sing and play, over the hills and far away. Over the hills and o'er the main, to Flanders, Portugal and Spain. The Queen commands and we'll obey, over the hills and far away, and far away, far away, far away, far away. Fabulous. Another song that fades off as everyone travelling heads off in the distance on a safe journey back to, or heading off to, wherever it is they need to get to. So everyone, thank you so much for being with us today for our Homechoir Folk Monday. Join me this week only on Thursday for our next session, which is this beautiful piece, God So Loved the World by John Goss. If you don't know it, and chances are you probably don't, it is absolutely lovely and will be well worth waving under the nose of your local choral conductor who's looking for something to fill a bit of space in a concert. It's very, very pretty. Come and learn it with me on Thursday at 2 p.m. And then don't forget, you've got a fabulous programme. We've got our Friday special, which is extended and features lots and lots of submissions from the Homechoir community. And then a beautiful Sing Sunday, again extended, full of fabulous choral music. So keep it right here with Homechoir, and we'll see you very soon. Take care, everyone. All the best. Bye.